Hey, somebody asked me to do Colter Caroline. Um, First thing, it sounds a little bit different than the album version because he's in I think, a lower tuning on the album version. However, I've been seeing him play it in standard tuning lately live. It works. If you want to get closer to the album version, you'll just have to tune your guitar down and then transpose accordingly. I am not feeling that ambitious on a lazy Sunday morning, so we're going to do standard tuning because I think it works. 3 chords. You have C major, G major, A minor. I think you're just going to have to be able to play those chords if you want to get through this song, so I'm not going to explain how to actually play the chords themselves. Like any or most Colter Wall songs, they can be distilled down to 3 or 4 basic chords, but the real intricacy is his finger picking style, which makes a lot of his stuff so cool. This is one of the few songs I think you can get through, and it sounds really great without having to do a whole lot of finger picking in the style of Colter Wall. However, you can in this song, and he does. There's an alternating bass in this song between C and G, which, if you don't know how to do that, I mean, you just do your C chord, and then you go up and you grab your bass note up here, if that makes sense. So C, G, C, G, and that's just... So that's how the actual song itself goes, from what I've listened to and tried to work out. However, you can just play the C. I just think it's important that you pluck that bass note because it gives you a little bit of rhythm. Because if there's one thing that is not going on in the song, it's not just up and down strumming. I think it's good to have a little bit of that. But to each his own. So I'm just going to kind of go through the song. I'll sing along with the verse just so you get a feel for where the changes are, because it switches. You have in the verse itself, you play C more than you play G, if that makes sense. So you're on C for a while, and then you switch to G, and then you relatively quickly go back to C. So it's not a type of song where it's like you're on C for 4 measures, then you're on G for 4 measures, then you're back to C for 4 measures. So just kind of listen to where that changes. And here's how it goes. It starts with C. There's a place where the sun does shine and the birds... Okay, that's when you switch to G. And the birds keep quiet. Then you switch back to C. So that's that quick change I'm talking about. So, there's a place where the sun does shine and the birds keep tied. Back to C. So, you should be able to pick up on that, I hope. I'm not really great at explaining how that exactly works. So I apologize. But if you listen enough and play enough and screw around, you should be able to figure out how that goes. There's a place where the sun does shine and the birds keep time with the pines up yonder. That's the home of my Caroline. She's dancing in the sky. All right. And then this is where you introduce A minor when you're going to do the chorus. And it's just A minor and C to start. So Caroline, we're on A minor. Caroline, oh Caroline. And then you'll switch to C. Yeah, I'll be home just at any old time. The grave, back to A minor. The grave and the garden won't be satisfied. C till your name. G is next to mine. Back to C. Okay, so there's some different things you can do, like kind of this walking lick, like for any sort of transition, which is just right. So you're on C. So you can kind of throw that in there a little bit if you want to make it fun, like I don't know where you would do it, like maybe that's the home of my Caroline, she's dancing in the sky, Caroline, oh, you know, do little stuff like that. The actual intro is just a typical Colter wall hammer-on pull-off kind of thing. It's, I don't know exactly, like I said, he does it different every time. I kind of like, and that's the song. So just remember your 3 chords. Pretty simple. Play around with it, get the feel, do it in your own style, have fun. That's really all I have with that song, and like I hope it was helpful to whoever requested it, and to anybody else who's interested in learning as well.